You know, the weekend we got married, we weren't even planning on doing it.
Getting married. Then we met Judge Lawson, and he said we were perfect for each other, so we did it.
Got married.
Why do you keep saying that? Haven't you had the talk with him yet?
I haven't had to talk with PJ yet.
I'm good.
I can't believe it. Somebody's been robbing delis in alphabetical order. They're calling him the alphabetical order deli robber.
Wait a minute. If the deli robber just robbed the Umbrella Stand Deli, then that would mean A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. The Viking Deli's probably next, and that's just down the block.
Yes, it is, Maxie.
And then after the Viking Deli, then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, Q, R, S, T, U, V. W, Waverly Substation. That's us.
So, I was watching The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody the other day, as one does when they get Disney Plus for Hanukkah, and I went on Wikipedia to look something up, and I found out that there's an Indian version of A Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So this version is called The Sweet Life of Karan and Kabir, but there's more where that came from. There's also Best of Luck Nikki, which is a version of Good Luck Charlie, and this is the Bob Duncan that we get there, but I don't think he compares. They also have a That's So Raven called Palak Pe Jalak. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I don't think Raven ever did that in America. They have this version of Jessie called Oi Jessie, but I don't understand which one is Ravi because they're all Indian, but I feel like one should be American for Ravi. And now this is my personal favorite. It's pretty much the same. It's still called Shake It Up, except instead of Rocky and Cece, there's two boys, which I think is funny, but I don't know why.
Nickelodeon and Disney stars that hated each other. This one has to be my favorite because, like, why would they? So supposedly this little bitch tweeted something mean about Debbie Ryan while they were at an award show, and like they just hated each other ever since. How funny is that? Selena and the Sprouse twins, there were just a lot of false rumors that they spread about each other with dating, and that's about it. Bella and Zendaya, they just fought a lot on set, and like, not in like a funny way, like they actually like hated each other. Ross Lynch and Laura Moran, they would always fight on set because they had complete opposite personalities. JT Austin and Selena Gomez, Jay kept saying stuff on Twitter about her that was like really mean about her like singing career and stuff. There's a lot of other people too, so I'm gonna post another part of this.
So I told my parents I got the stimulus check yesterday, and my dad was like, "Oh, I hope it helps. I know you wanted to be more financially stable." No, Dad, that's your dream. I'm buying shoes.
So that's Teddy, right? But then, who is that supposed to be?
Global spin on eating right with Disney Channel's Pass the Plate.
In my house, we eat a lot of rice. Not just white rice. Brown rice, wild rice, even sticky rice. That's what they use for sushi. But as many kinds of rices there are even more ways to make it. So, let's pass the plate to show kids all over the world eat rice. You know what? I don't think I'm allowed to do this part, so let's stop this before I get in trouble.
The other side, the other side, the other side of me.
I thought we had an agreement. No singing, snaps and claps only.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend the day warm on the sand?
I got it directly from the source. Irma told Kim, who told Phil, who told Ashley, who told Brenda, who told Dylan, who told Cole, who told me. Directly from the source. Irma told Kim, who told Phil, who told Ashley, who told Brenda, who told Dylan, who told Cole, who told me.
You know that you can't hold a candle to a flame.
I'm giving you the fire. So impressive.
I'm giving you the fire. So impressive.
Hi, I'm Chloe from My Life in Quarantine, and you're watching Disney Channel. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, heck! Oh, God! Oh!
This is what it would look like if Disney accurately depicted how stars drew their symbol.
Hey, I'm Hilary Duff from Lizzie McGuire, and you're watching Disney Channel. I'm Raven from That's So Raven, and you're watching Disney Channel. I get to draw. Hi, I'm Jake Thomas from Lizzie McGuire, and you're watching Disney Channel.
What the fuck?
Is my outline okay? I'm like going way over here, is that cool? Hi, I'm Annalisa, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
Bro!
I'm really excited. Okay.
Disney Facts That'll Ruin Your Childhood Part 1. Selena Gomez isn't actually dancing in another Cinderella story. She had a dance double named Amelia Randell. I was so hurt when I found this out when I was watching the movie with my sister the other day. And then I think we all know by now that Zac Efron wasn't the actual one singing in High School Musical. It was actually our Another Cinderella Story king, Drew Seeley, singing instead. But did you know that Sterling Knight isn't the one actually singing in Starstruck? The actual one singing in the recordings is a man named Drew Ryan Scott. Now, Sterling claims that the reason he didn't sing was because there wasn't enough time to record his vocals, which I mean sounds kind of fake, but okay. And now for the actual worst fact of all. The stars in one of my favorite DComs, Geek Charming, dated in real life for a while. And when they broke up, Sarah Hyland ended up having to get a restraining order on Matt. He was emotionally and physically abusive towards her and threatened the life of her and her dog. So he's definitely canceled and probably the reason why High School Musical 3 sucked. Disney co-stars who had a very questionable age gap. Okay, so I feel like most of you know about Selena Gomez and Drew Seeley, who starred in Another Cinderella Story together. Selena was only 16, while Drew Seeley was 26 at the time. That's a 10-year age gap, and Selena was underage. And you guys remember Jump In, right? I just did a video about how Keke Palmer said Corbin Bleu was her first ever kiss. Well, at the time, she was only 14, and he was 18. Oh my gosh, and then we have Let It Shine. I even included Cyrus and Roxy in one of my underrated Disney Channel ships video, but we might have to cancel them because Tyler James Williams was 20. Coco Jones was only 14. Oh my god. And then we have everybody's favorite DCOM, Starstruck. Sterling Knight was 21 when Starstruck came out. And Daniel Campbell was only 15. Like, I don't know who Disney is or why they let this happen, but it's kind of gross.
Yeah, I hate you, I love you, I miss 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 you, bitch, fuck you.
So we all know Hannah Montana. So tell me then, why in the first episode does Hannah's wig look like this? The answer is actually a lot simpler than you'd think. According to Mitchell Musso in 2006, they shot the pilot episode 8 months before the series was even picked up by Disney. What that means is they produce one episode, then it goes back to the network, and Disney decides if they want to produce the entire first season. A lot of shows don't end up getting made, but aren't we glad that this one did? When the show was picked up, they got a higher budget and they were able to get an actual good quality wig for the photo shoots and filming of the rest of the season. Speaking of Disney Channel scandals, here's one that you may not have heard of before. So we all know Hannah Montana. They had a different photo shoot for each season, etc. And unsurprisingly, they did one for season 4. So over time, more photos came out, and the Hannah Montana season 4 calendar was released. And that's when it started getting a little fishy, because people started noticing that some of these photos didn't really look right. These are really bad quality because I don't think it stayed in production for very long, because when you take a look at the pictures, like, some of us were starting to get really suspicious. And that's when an eagle-eyed group of fans started finding the photos that they used to Photoshop these images. Like, I don't know why this was necessary. Especially when they already had promo images shot. In my personal opinion, these outfits are a legitimate photo shoot, but I truly don't know what they were going for with these ones.
To the chorus. Come here, girl. Come to the VIP. Drinks on